Day 5. In the office.
Good morning, Ms. Ann. How was your commute to work this morning?
Good morning, Mr. Tom. It was a bit of a nightmare, actually. The traffic was horrendous. I think I spent an extra hour on the road.
Oh dear, I feel your pain. I almost gave up on driving this morning and considered taking the bus. How about you? Do you ever take public transportation?
Occasionally, but the bus schedules are so unpredictable. I often end up waiting ages. I've been thinking about getting a bicycle, but I'm worried about safety.
That's understandable. Cycling in the city can be a bit daunting. Have you considered an electric bike? They're becoming increasingly popular and can help you navigate traffic much easier.
That's an interesting idea. I'll definitely look into it. Maybe I could even try bike-sharing services first to see if I enjoy cycling in the city.
That sounds like a good plan. In the meantime, I'm considering carpooling with some colleagues. It might help reduce the stress of commuting and save some money on gas.
That's a great idea. Carpooling is a fantastic way to ease the burden of commuting. I'll see if any of my colleagues are interested in joining me.
I hope you find a solution that works for you, Ms. Ann. Have a productive day.
Thank you, Mr. Tom. You too. Talking about technology.
Ann, have you seen the latest advancements in AI? It seems like every day there's something new.
Yes, I've been reading about it. It's both exciting and a bit scary, isn't it? The potential for AI is incredible. But I worry about the ethical implications and job displacement.
I agree. It's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, AI can automate mundane tasks, improve healthcare, and even help us solve some of the world's biggest challenges. But on the other hand, we need to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly.
Absolutely. We need to prioritize ethical development and ensure that AI is used for the benefit of humanity, not to harm or discriminate against anyone.
I think education and training will be crucial. We need to prepare the workforce for the changing job market and equip people with the skills they need to thrive in an AI-powered world.
That's a good point. We also need to have open and honest discussions about the potential risks and benefits of AI, and ensure that everyone has a voice in shaping its future.
I believe that international cooperation is essential. We need to work together to establish global standards and regulations for AI development and use.
I couldn't agree more. This is a global challenge that requires a global solution. I'm hopeful that we can navigate this technological revolution in a way that benefits everyone.
I hope so too. It's a fascinating time to be alive. I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Me too. It's a time of both great opportunity and great responsibility. Agreement on Global Project. Good afternoon, Tom. I hope I'm not interrupting you.
Not at all, Anne. I was just going over the details for the global project. I'm glad you stopped by. Have you had a chance to review the proposal?
Yes, I just finished reviewing it. I think it aligns perfectly with our strategic goals. I'm excited about the potential impact on our global presence.
I feel the same way. The opportunities in emerging markets are tremendous. And this project could really set us apart from our competitors.
Exactly. Before we move forward, though, I wanted to make sure we're aligned on the key objectives and deliverables. We need clarity to avoid any misunderstandings later.
Absolutely. I suggest we finalize our goals. We should aim for measurable outcomes like increasing market share by a certain percentage and establishing key partnerships in those regions.
Agreed. We can include specific metrics in the proposal, so everyone knows what success looks like. How do you feel about the timeline?
I think aiming for a 6-month rollout is realistic, given the resources we have. We'll need a detailed timeline for each phase to keep everything on track.
That sounds feasible. I can draft a timeline with milestones and share it for your feedback. We'll also need to keep the stakeholders updated regularly.
For sure. Communication will be key, especially with such an extensive project. Should we set up regular check-ins to monitor progress?
Yes, I recommend bi-weekly meetings at first. That way, we can address any issues as they arise and keep everyone informed.
Great plan. Once we finalize the proposal, we can present it to the executive team for approval. Do we have a date in mind for that?
How about next Wednesday? That gives us enough time to incorporate any last-minute changes.
Perfect. I'll prepare my sections and share them with you by Monday. Shall we also practice our presentation afterward?
Absolutely. Let's run through it together to ensure we're both on the same page.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks for your collaboration on this, Anne. I really appreciate your insights.
Thanks, Tom. I'm looking forward to bringing this project to life together. Weather.
Wow, look at those clouds. It looks like it's going to rain any minute now.
I know, right? Those dark clouds are really ominous. I hope it doesn't rain too hard.
Me too. I don't want to get caught in a downpour. I think I'll grab my umbrella just in case.
Good idea. I'll do the same. I hate getting caught in the rain.
I remember that one time we got caught in a torrential downpour last summer. We were completely soaked.
Oh my gosh, I remember that. We had to run for cover and we still got drenched. It was a disaster.
At least we had a good laugh about it afterwards.
That's true. It's always more fun when you can laugh about it later.
I think it's starting to drizzle. Maybe we should head inside.
Yeah, let's go. I don't want to get caught in the rain again. The favorite places in USA.
Hey, and if you could visit any place in the USA, where would you go?
That's a tough one. I've always dreamed of seeing the Grand Canyon. The sheer scale and beauty of it are just breathtaking.
The Grand Canyon is definitely on my bucket list too. But I think I'd have to choose the coast of California. I love the ocean, and the California coastline is just stunning.
California sounds amazing. I'd love to visit San Francisco and maybe even do a road trip down the Pacific Coast Highway.
That would be incredible. Imagine driving along the coast, with the ocean on one side and the mountains on the other.
It sounds idyllic. What about you? If you could go anywhere in the USA, where would you choose?
As I said, I'd love to explore the California coast. But I also have a soft spot for the Rocky Mountains. I'd love to go hiking and camping in Colorado.
Colorado sounds beautiful. I've heard the fall foliage there is spectacular.
It must be. I'd love to see it for myself someday. Maybe we could plan a road trip together and visit both places.
That would be an amazing trip. We could spend weeks exploring the country. Online marketing.
Hey Ann, have you been keeping up with the latest trends in online marketing? It seems like everything is changing so rapidly.
Absolutely. It's constantly evolving. I've been reading a lot about the rise of short-form video content and how important it is for brands to have a strong social media presence.
I agree. Platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels are exploding in popularity. It seems like every brand is trying to create engaging short videos.
And it's working. Short-form video is incredibly effective at capturing attention and driving engagement. I've seen some really creative campaigns lately.
I also think that influencer marketing is still a powerful tool, but it's becoming more sophisticated. Brands are now looking for authentic partnerships with micro-influencers who have genuine connections with their audience.
Definitely. Consumers are becoming more discerning and are less likely to trust blatant advertisements. They want to see genuine recommendations from people they trust.
And let's not forget about the importance of search engine optimization, SEO. It's still crucial for driving organic traffic to your website.
Absolutely. High-quality content that is relevant to your target audience is still king when it comes to SEO. But it's getting more competitive, so you need to stay ahead of the curve.
It's definitely a challenge to keep up with all the changes, but it's also an exciting time to be in marketing. There are so many innovative ways to reach your audience.
I couldn't agree more. It's a constantly evolving landscape, but that's what makes it so interesting. Offline marketing.
Hey, and, with all this talk about digital marketing, it's easy to forget that offline marketing still has a lot of power.
Absolutely. I was just thinking about that the other day. While online marketing is crucial, there's still a strong place for traditional methods.
Think about it. Things like direct mail, print advertising, and even good old-fashioned word-of-mouth marketing can be incredibly effective.
Definitely. Direct mail, for example, can have a higher conversion rate than email marketing, especially for certain demographics.
And let's not underestimate the power of local partnerships and community events. Sponsoring a local sports team or participating in a community festival can build strong brand loyalty.
Exactly. It's all about building relationships within your community. Offline marketing allows you to connect with people on a more personal level.
Plus, offline marketing can be surprisingly cost-effective. Think about the impact of a well-placed billboard or a targeted direct mail campaign.
And let's not forget about the importance of branding in the physical world. Things like storefront design, employee uniforms, and even the way you answer the phone all contribute to your brand image.
I think the key is to find the right mix of online and offline marketing strategies. They can complement each other perfectly.
I agree. A well-rounded marketing strategy should incorporate both online and offline channels to reach the widest possible audience. Favorite music?
Hey Ann, what kind of music do you usually listen to?
I'm a big fan of indie rock. I love bands like The National, Fleet Foxes, and Arcade Fire. What about you?
I'm more of a hip-hop head. I really enjoy artists like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Tyler, the Creator. I also love to listen to jazz and blues sometimes.
I've been trying to get more into hip-hop lately. Do you have any recommendations for some good albums to start with?
Absolutely. Oh, you should definitely check out Kendrick Lamar's Good Kid, Mad City. It's a classic. And if you want something a bit more experimental, give Tyler, the Creator's Igor a listen.
I'll definitely give those a try. I'm always looking for new music to discover.
Have you ever been to a live music concert?
I've been to a few indie rock shows. The energy at a live concert is just incredible.
I know, right? I saw Kendrick Lamar live a few years ago. And it was one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
That sounds amazing. Maybe we could go to a concert together sometime.
That would be awesome. We could check out a local band or see if any of our favorite artists are coming to town.
I'd love that. We could make a night of it. Planning day tomorrow.
Hey, Ann, do you have any plans for tomorrow?
Not really, I was thinking of just relaxing and catching up on some reading.
Sounds nice. I have a few things I need to get done. I have a meeting with my boss first thing in the morning. Then I need to finish that report for the client.
That sounds like a busy day. Maybe we could grab coffee or lunch after you're done with your work?
That would be great. I'd love to. I'll try to wrap things up early so we can have a longer lunch.
Sounds good. I'll bring my book along so I can relax while you're finishing up your work.
Perfect. I'll see you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow, Tom. Prefer quiet or busy morning?
Good morning, Anne. How do you usually like to start your mornings?
Good morning, Tom. I'm definitely a morning person. But I prefer to start my day slowly. I like to have a quiet cup of coffee and read the news before I start tackling my to-do list.
I see. I'm more of a hit the ground running kind of person. I like to have a busy morning. I usually jump out of bed and immediately start working on my most important tasks.
That sounds intense. I think I'd get overwhelmed if I started my day that way. I need some quiet time to clear my head before I can focus.
I understand. I find that having a busy morning helps me to stay focused and productive throughout the day.
I guess we're just different. I find that a quiet morning helps me to be more creative and approach my work with a fresh perspective.
That makes sense. I think it's important to find what works best for you and stick with it.
Absolutely. I'm glad we both have our own routines that help us to be our most productive selves.
Hey, Ann, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
Good morning, Tom. The first thing I do is usually check my phone. I look at any messages or notifications I might have missed.
Interesting. I'm not much of a phone-first person. I usually just lie in bed for a few minutes and try to wake up slowly.
I try to avoid that. I find that if I check my phone first, it helps me to get going. I can see what's on my schedule for the day and start to plan my morning.
That makes sense. I tend to just drift off back to sleep if I lie in bed too long.
I know the feeling. But I find that starting my day with a quick check of my phone helps me to stay on track.
Maybe I should try that. It might help me to be more productive in the mornings.
You should give it a shot. You might be surprised how much it helps. Talking about breakfast.
Good morning, Anne. What are you having for breakfast today?
Good morning, Tom. I'm having a bowl of oatmeal with berries and a sprinkle of nuts. It's a quick and healthy way to start the day.
Sounds delicious. I'm more of a savory breakfast person. I usually have eggs with toast and maybe some bacon on the side.
That sounds hearty and satisfying. I sometimes crave a savory breakfast too, like avocado toast or pancakes.
I'm a big fan of pancakes, especially with maple syrup and butter. What about you? Do you ever make pancakes?
Occasionally, but I don't make them as often as I used to. I try to keep my breakfasts relatively healthy.
I understand. I should probably try to eat healthier in the mornings too. Maybe I'll join you with the oatmeal sometime.
You should. It's actually really good. I'll make you a big bowl.
Thanks, Anne. I'd appreciate that.
Exercise.
Good morning, Anna. How was your morning workout?
Good morning, Tommy. It was actually pretty good. I went for a run and then did some yoga stretches. How about you?
I'm still trying to get into a morning exercise routine. I usually just hit the snooze button a few times and then rush out the door.
I know the feeling. It can be tough to get motivated in the morning. But I find that even a short workout makes a huge difference in my day.
You're right. I always feel more energized and focused after I exercise. Maybe I should try waking up a little earlier and squeezing in a quick workout before work.
That's a great idea. You could even try listening to some upbeat music while you work out. It can really help to get you motivated.
That's a good tip. I'll try that tomorrow. Maybe I'll start with a short walk around the neighborhood.
That's a great way to start. You can gradually increase the intensity as you get more used to it.
Thanks for the encouragement, Anne. I'll let you know how it goes.
I'm looking forward to hearing about it. Good luck!
Exercise with Tommy and Anna.
What do you do besides work and watching TV?
When I have some time, I like to exercise.
Do you go jogging or do you go to a health club?
I joined Samsung Health Club a couple of months ago.
How do you exercise?
I usually spend 30 minutes on the bicycle for the cardio, and then I lift weights for about 45 minutes.
How often do you go?
I want to go 4 times a week, but I'm too lazy. Last week, I only went to work out once.
Hey Tommy. Let's go work out later today.
Sure. What time do you want to go?
How about at 3:30?
That sounds good. Today we work on legs and forearm.
Hey. I just played basketball earlier, so my legs are a little sore. Let's work out on arms and stomach today.
I'm on a weekly schedule. You're messing everything up.
Come on. We're only switching 2 days. You can do legs on Friday.
All right. I'll meet you at the gym at 3:30 then.
At the gym.
Tommy. You got big.
Yeah, I've been working out a lot.
How long have you been lifting weights?
For a year and a half.
Yeah. Last time I saw you, it was like 2 years ago.
Has it been that long?
How often do you go to the gym?
I usually go every other day for about 3 hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I used to work out for an hour a day 4 times a week, and I saw no results. This is what you have to do to get noticeable results.
I don't think I have the discipline for that.
Just think of it as a hobby. Then it's actually fun.
Movies.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
What movies have you seen lately?
I saw Forrest Gump the other day.
What type of movie is that?
The movie type is drama.
I can't believe you are watching movies. The weather is great. You should be outside.
I hate the hot weather. I'd rather stay indoors with the air conditioner.
What else do you like to do besides watching movies?
I like to play computer games, read books, go shopping, and play pool.
Out of those, what is your favorite?
My favorite is to play computer games.
What is your favorite computer game?
My favorite is Diablo. It used to be StarCraft, but it is getting a little old.
If you like to play so much, when do you ever exercise?
Although I hate to exercise, I go jogging at least twice a week.
That's pretty good. By the way, what are you doing next Saturday?
I am going to go to the bookstore.
I am having a party Saturday night at my house. If you have time, you should come.
That sounds like fun.
Great. I'll see you on Saturday.
Okay. See you later.
Greeting conversation. Tommy and Steve.
Hello?
Hi, Tommy. What are you doing?
Oh, hi. I was just watching TV.
There's nothing to watch right now.
I know. I was watching a rerun. I have nothing to do when I was bored.
Me too. Let's get together and do something.
I'd like to, but I have to meet my parents in an hour for dinner. How about tomorrow?
Yeah. Let's plan something tomorrow.
Did you hear the weather forecast for tomorrow?
I think it is going to be the same as today. Clear and sunny.
That's great. We can do something outdoors then.
Are there any special events going on tomorrow?
Yeah. I think there's a live outdoor concert by the river tomorrow.
Oh yeah. I heard about that too. Let's go check it out.
Do you know what time it starts?
It starts at 1 p.m.
Let's meet for lunch at 11:30 and afterwards, we can head over there.
Perfect. I'll see you in front of the apartment at 11:30.
Greeting at the gym. Tommy and Mike.
Mike. Is that you?
Yeah. What's going on?
Not much. What a surprise to see you here.
Yeah. It's been a couple of months since I saw you.
What have you been up to?
I just started working out.
Really? Where do you work out at?
I joined the Samsung Health Club last month.
What do you mostly do during your workout?
I concentrate mostly on my legs, chest, arms, and stomach.
I should start exercising more.
It's hard work while exercising, but it is a great feeling when I get done.
I have a running machine at home. I used to use it, but I already got sick of it.
Exercising at home is hard. The environment is not suited for exercising.
If I want to exercise, I will need to join a gym.
I have a couple of guest passes. You want to check out my health club?
That's a good idea. Let's go over the weekend.
Great. I'll call you Saturday morning.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Weather. Tommy and Anna.
The weather is terrible.
Yeah. It's been raining a lot these days.
I have been watching a lot of videos at home because of the constant rain.
Have you heard when it's supposed to get better?
I saw the weather report, and it's going to rain for the next 8 days.
That sucks so much. What are we going to do?
I'm getting pretty bored. We should do something despite the rain.
I'm with you. What do you have in mind?
I haven't been to the mall in a long time. Let's go there.
That sounds good. They have a movie theater there, so if we get bored, we can watch a movie.
Great. I'll stop by your place now.
Okay. Don't forget to bring your umbrella. The rain can start up again anytime.
Greeting conversation.
Hi, my name is Mark.
Mark. I'm Nanny. Glad to meet you.
Yeah. So where are you from?
I'm from Houston, Texas.
Oh, I'm from Southern California.
There must be a lot of cute girls over there, huh?
Hell yeah. But most of them are hoochies.
That sucks. So, what year are you?
I'm a freshman.
This is my first year too.
So what made you decide to come to California for school? I hear Austin is a good school.
It's all right, but I think Berkeley is better.
So is this where you wanted to come?
To tell you the truth, I wanted to go to Stanford. I made it on the waiting list, but 99% of the people accepted to Stanford go there. Like, who wouldn't, right?
Very true. But this is still a good school.
I'm not complaining. I just know that I wanted to come to California. Texas is cool and all, but I wanted to experience different things.
That's good. Do you know what you plan on majoring in?
I was thinking about political science, but now I'm leaning towards English literature. How about you?
I plan on majoring in double E.
Do you know where the Smith Building is? I have to pick up the syllabus for my psychology class. I missed the first day.
That's a great start. It's over there by the library.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah. We should hang out later.
Cool. I'll see you tomorrow in class then.
All right. Later.
At school. Mark and Nanny.
Nanny, have you heard about the upcoming school picnic next weekend?
Yes, Mark. I saw the flyer on the notice board. It sounds like fun. There will be games, food, and even a bouncy castle.
I know, right? I'm really excited to go. I want to play all the games and win some prizes.
Me too. I'm especially looking forward to the food. I heard they're going to have hamburgers and hot dogs.
That sounds delicious. We should go together and play some games together.
That would be great. We can team up and try to win the three-legged race.
Yes. We'll be an unbeatable team. We can practice walking together before the picnic.
Okay, we'll practice this afternoon. I'm sure we'll win first prize.
I can't wait. This is going to be the best school picnic ever.
At school. Indoor game. What indoor game do you like to play?
I'm fond of playing bowling.
When did you start playing it?
I just started bowling. It's been 3 weeks so far.
Who do you play it with?
Most of the time I play with my friends when we hang out together. Sometimes I also go bowling with my cousins.
Where do you play?
At a nearby shopping mall. There is an entertainment area where people can play various games.
Is it easy to play?
Yes, quite easy. The bowler has to knock down as many pins as possible, ideally all of them.
Are you usually the winner?
Nope, because I'm just a beginner. My friends are much more experienced in playing it.
Why do you like it?
Well, going bowling is quite enjoyable. I love it when my friends cheer me up.
Is it popular in your country?
Yes, people playing almost everywhere. There are nearly 3,000 bowling centers in my country.
What are other indoor games in your country?
There are many such as board game, table tennis, squash, boxing, and so on.
Learning a second language.
Do you like learning languages?
Yes, I do. I love traveling and talking to the local people in their mother tongue.
What is your mother language?
I speak English.
What second language are you learning?
I'm learning Spanish. I fell in love with Spanish when I traveled to Spain last year.
Is that language popular in your country?
Yes. People in my country come from every corner of the world, and Spanish is the second popular language spoken here according to the statistic.
How often do you use that language?
Quite a lot. I see Spanish people every day in the restaurant, bank, or supermarket.
How long have you been learning that language?
I've been learning it for 5 years. I'm in advanced class now.
Why do you choose to learn that language?
I'm interested in Spanish culture, and I'd like to use language as a tool to discover Spanish cultural values.
Who is your teacher?
An old Spanish teacher. She can also speak English fluently.
Why do people learn a second language?
There are many purposes. Some learn to do business, some learn to travel, some just learn for fun.